I wanted to do something a little bit different today, and we're just going to live stream this. But we wanted to talk about Jack's Trek Roscoe 6 behind me. We've had it since, about September or so, and no, August actually. And I figured it was time to talk about the things that we like and the things that we don't like about this particular bicycle. So the Trek Roscoe 6, it's a 27.5-inch plus size tire bike. It comes with the Shimano Dior 10-speed, which is one of its drawbacks. It does not have the 12-speed like the Roscoe 7 does that we also have, but it does come with a 10-speed. So while it's enough for Jack to ride with, it in my opinion, it needs to be a 12-speed. And I'm gonna fix this here. Sorry guys, we're experimenting today. So it is a 10-speed Shimano Dior. It does have the Shimano, I believe it's the MT200 brakes, which are the same as the Roscoe 7. No issues with them at all. The only minor issue we have with this one is we had one of the fill bolts strip out here at the lever. But we were able to fix that. But that's just kind of a fluke on that one. This bike does come with a dropper post equipped, so it's fully equipped with a dropper post right out of the box. Nice upgrade. If you don't have a bike with a dropper post in this day and age, then up here, then you should definitely get one. Highly recommend having a dropper post nowadays. It makes going downhill so much easier, and even Jack is using it up and down like you should be. Like I said, it comes to a 27.5-inch tires. I believe they are 3.0 wide, so plenty of width. We run them nice and low, pressures tubeless at about 13 or 14 psi for Jack. He's kind of a lightweight, so we keep them nice and low. They do help in soaking up the bumps, and they got a whole bunch of compliance for riding over your roots and your rocks. So they're definitely nice for that. It has the Suntour XCM SR. Yeah, SR XCM Suntour fork with 120 millimeters of travel, 32 millimeter stanchions, so they're kind of a little skinny. This is my one biggest complaint with this bike. I kind of wish it had a little bit nicer fork, but for the dollars that you're going to spend on this bike, which is just right around 1,100, I believe, it's not bad. It's not great. It is a coil fork. That is the one thing that I would love to change on this bike. And I found a few deals on a few random forks, but by the time I get to click the buy button, they're already gone, unfortunately. So that's the one thing I would love to upgrade. It comes with your typical plastic pedals that would be anybody would be ready to upgrade right immediately. I highly recommend doing that. We haven't done jacks yet, although we have a pair of, I believe, the P&W range pedals in the basement waiting for him to just be ready for that. His shins I don't think are quite ready to be able to defend themselves from that, although it would be a nice, sweet upgrade for him. Soon. Like I said, no issues really with the brakes. We've had no real issues with this bike at all. It is definitely a step down from the Roscoe 7 that I ride, but you're also talking a pretty good difference in price to go from the 6 to the 7. So this is a pretty nice bike, but it's definitely a beginner. Lower green trail and blue trail, lower greens and blues. I wouldn't really recommend riding it on anything more than that, mostly because of the fork. It does not soak up the bumps like the RockShox Air fork on the 7. If you got to choose between the two and you don't really have a budget, definitely look at the 7 versus the 6. Not that we have any problems with this bike, because for what it is a fantastic bike for what it is. Like I said, no problems. The Dior is great. I've got Dior. We have Dior on our other two bikes, on the Roscoe 7 and on Gigi's Ibis, which coming up pretty shortly we will have the 6-month long-term review on that bike. So definitely click subscribe and get notified when we put that up. We're talking about getting that shot sometime here pretty soon. But I wanted to just give you guys a quick kind of update on the 6 months with this bike versus the other bikes that we've got. and let you guys know how that's going for us. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you all again real soon.